Good morning, everyone. This is my first session on Vedic mathematics. I mean, the same video has been made earlier, but the sound was too low. So we decided to go for it once more again. So this picture is to mainly show how we cram up things. That is, we try to remember a lot of things, and you know, in our childhood or in our day-to-day life. That is, we mostly, in case of arithmetic multiplication, the usual present day procedure everywhere in schools, colleges and universities is to cram up or get by heart. We all heard this time in our school, this word in our school, get by heart. Or we also call it rattamar or batti kottadam in Telugu. So when this multiplication tables come into account, we use mathematics all our life in various accounts, and even for competitive exams, we follow the same procedure. We get everything by heart. But I think, especially, we need to enjoy the process. Although, if someone remembers this from Tare Zameen Par, the kid enjoys a lot. He enters into a different visual world where he literally plays with the mathematics and takes pleasure in it. It's a different scenario, he gets a wrong answer, but we can also do the same in case of mathematics. So let's explore some part of it. Today we are going to discuss about share arithmetic multiplication regarding with the help of Nikhilam Sutra. This is something like, we deal with digits less than a certain base. On now we can take this base as x, that is value of 10, 100, 1000, etc., and we can take all the numbers below it. Today let's discuss them. Okay, first we'll go for say x is equals to 10 case. Here we are taking two numbers a and c, and we are multiplying them, and we get the value of b. When we notice, b is nothing but difference between 10 and a. Similarly, d is nothing between difference between 10 and c. In case of solution, we have two parts, that is left and right hand side of that slash you can see in front of you. That is the right hand side of the slash, the value is always same. It is nothing but the product of b and d. And the left hand side, you and also one more thing to be noticed, this right hand side, the number of digits on the right hand side of the slash depends upon number of zeros in base number. Since we have x is equals to 10, so now this b and d can only come up to one digit. We can also have special cases where we get more than one digit here. Let us see how we deal with them. First, let us take a small example where we are trying to multiply 9 and 7. So here we are taking 9, 7 in this manner, and minus 1 is nothing but the value of 9 and 10. And why it is negative? Because 9 is less than 10. And similarly, 7 difference with respect to 10 is 3, and it is minus because 7 is less than 10. And now this is the first method of doing it, where we add 9 and 7 and subtract 10 from it. This becomes the left hand side part, and the right hand side, as I mentioned earlier, it will always remain same. It is the product of minus 1 and minus 3. Finally, we get the result as 63. Now let's go for second method. Coming to second method, here we apply cross subtraction. We can see that it is marked 7 and minus 1 together. So we are subtracting minus 1 from 7. Sorry, we are subtracting 1 from 7, or 7 minus 1 is equals to 6. And minus 1 into minus 3 again gives us 3, which remains same. So finally we get the same result, 63 again. And we can also do this way, where we do cross subtraction in other diagonal way. So 9 minus 3 is also gives us the same value. And we have one more method in it, that is we add both these numbers, minus 1 and minus 3, and subtract the whole that 4, sum minus 4, and add it to 10. So 10 minus 4 also gives us the same result. You can remember all these 3, 4 or any one which you like. Now the thing is, we will come across advantage of it more in case of higher numbers. Single digits are mostly we remember. These are for basic understanding. Now this comes the special case where I told you earlier that what if you get more right hand side of the more than one digit in the right hand side of the slash. 8, and we are multiplying 8 and 5. So the difference with respect to 10 is minus 2 and minus 5. And minus 2 and minus 5 gives us the product as 10. But we can't have more than one digit in this side. So you let the units digit be here, and we move the tenth digit or borrow the tenth digit to the left side. So 3 plus 1 becomes 4 and 0 gives us the result 40. Let's go for one more case in it. See, now here we are multiplying 7 into 6. So 7 with respect to 10 gives us minus 3, and 6 with respect to 4 gives us 6 respect to 10 gives us minus 4. So now this product gives us 12, and we again borrow 1 to the left side, that is 3 plus 1 42. Now this process can be extended further without any limitation. So now we take two numbers which are of 2 digits. Okay, we mainly require this is as it is difficult to remember these kind of tables. So coming to these things, now we are multiplying 93 into 92. So 93 with respect to the base, you have to notice it will change into 100. Okay, and now the number of permissible digits on the right hand side of the slash will change into 2. Nevertheless, the procedure remains same. So 93 with respect to 100, the difference is minus 7. 92 with respect to 100, the difference is minus 8. 7 8s are 56, and 93 minus 8 or 92 minus 7 or the other two procedures, it gives us the same result, 85. Alright guys, let's move to one more example. Here 89 into 95. 89 with respect to 100, the difference is minus 11. 95 with respect to 100, the difference is minus 5. So 11 into 5, minus 11 into minus 5, it gives us 55, and 89 minus 5 or 95 minus 11 gives us 84. Alright friends, let's take one more examples where this is just to show that we can do squares of large numbers in a pretty easy way. Naturally, we also do this like 91 square or 98 square can also be done like 10 minus 2 whole square, and we can apply a minus b whole square or some other method. But this is far easier where we can derive the product in seconds. 91 minus 9, just write it 2 times and do as if we are multiplying 91 into 91 by when this the same sutra. So the answer will be, you can easily say, write 81 on the right side, and 91 minus 9 is becomes 82, which gives us result 8281. Now these are two special cases as we discussed earlier in single digit case. 88 into 91. So the differences are respectively with respect to 100, minus 12 and minus 9. Now when we multiply 12 into 9, we get 108, which is more than 2 digits. It's a 3-digit number. So we let the units and tens digit be here, 08, and we borrow the hundreds digit to the left side. So that becomes 79 plus 1, 80, and then 080 follows in the same way. So answer is 8008. In the same way, when we multiply 98 into 99, since the differences are minus 2 and minus 1, we get only single digit, that is 2. But we need 2 digit here. So we place 0 before it. You can't place 0 after it as it changes the value, so keep 0 before it, and whenever we get a digit which is less than required, so we always place 0 before it, so the value doesn't change and it fulfills the criteria. So now let us step up this thing and extend further just to prove that you can do much higher multiplications. 888 into 998. The differences are 112 and 2. So we get 886 and 224 in the same way.